guys, happy Saturday. It's 11:54 a.m. I need to hurry up because I have a gym class at 12. Today I'm taking a run class and then a strength and conditioning, and I need to shower. Yes, because I'm like this, so I shower before going to the gym. And eat, have coffee, digest that, go to my class. So I don't think I'll have enough time to do everything, but I just wanted to show you how beautiful this masterpiece that I made looks. It's an avocado toast with tomato and pickled onions. That looks like a restaurant made it, not gonna lie. But yeah, let me eat this real quick. Apologies for all the sounds that are going on around. And oh, you can do that, it's fine. And I'll see you when I'm on my way to the gym. Bye. Let's go to the gym. I feel like I have the avocado toast here. I had no break. I had breakfast, showered, got ready. It's 11:25. My class is at 12. Let's see if I make it. Okay guys, I'm good. I'm gonna make it to class on time. It's 11:44 and I'm walking over. Oh my gosh, you guys, I can definitely get used to this. I had 2 back-to-back classes. One was the running one, the other one was like strength and conditioning. It was like a HIIT workout type of vibe, similar to like the different stations that you would do at F45 or Orange Theory. So much fun, but I definitely need a little something, so I treated myself to a smoothie. I haven't had coffee yet today, so I got this one that has cold brew, almond milk, banana, agave, and chocolate protein powder. So savoring this. I'm gonna get on the train, go back to the apartment and shower because I need it. I have the ingredients to make the eggplant lasagna, but my eggplants were moldy, so I need to buy new ones. I'm gonna go to my local farmer's market. There's like a viandero close by, and I saw they had eggplants yesterday, so I'm gonna go buy some for him. This is my favorite thing. Like, I wanted to do this for a long time, but I never had cash on me or didn't need anything specifically, but my dreams are coming true right now. Love the experience. Now let's go back home and make some lasagna. Hey guys. Okay, back at the apartment. I showered, feeling much better, refreshed. It is a rainy day here in New York today. I'm not sure if we will do anything outside of the apartment today other than what we already did. I am currently working on this lasagna that I told you about, but first I am very hungry and I want to eat a snack, and I wanted to show you this snack because I found it yesterday at Target. I believe it's a new brand called Snackish, and these are potato, it's not called potato chips, it's called potato crisps. And the reason for that, I think it's because they use dried potatoes instead of the actual potato chip. So the ingredients are dried potato, avocado oil, potato protein, rice protein, cassava fiber, potato starch, and salt. I could not do the rating in my Yuka app because it is a new product, so I feel like it's still not in Yuka. I talked about the Yuka app in my previous video. But the ingredients sounded pretty easy to mention, and it is vegan, woman owned. Love that. And it also has 8 grams of protein, which I've seen other protein chips out there. They're all whey protein, or they have chicken or something, like they're not vegan, and I'm like, please, can someone make this make a vegan version of this. So I opened them yesterday, tried it with Jomar, so you won't get my first reaction. But the first thing when I ate it, it tasted like a Pringle, which 10 out of 10. Delish. I got the salt kissed flavor and the vinegar rush. And they had some other, I think they had barbecue, some other. I'm not a barbecue fan, but I got the vinegar one because I love me some vinegar chips as well. The thing is that as I continued eating them, they tasted more like the potato powder. So I don't know how I feel about them, but I think I'm gonna buy them again because it's a good like snack, salty snack to have. And they have protein. It's made with avocado oil. They're plant-based, dairy-free, good seasonings, and gut happy fiber, which love anything that's gut happy because you know me and my bloating. So yeah, gonna munch on these. I have a couple of things going for the lasagna. Let me show you. So I have the eggplants here. This is crazy. I didn't know that eggplants had so much liquid. You can see it. But the recipe recommended for me. Can you see the dripples? Yeah. Look at all that. All the bubbles of water. The recipe recommended to cut the eggplant and then sprinkle salt on each side and let it rest for 15 to 20 minutes. So that's what we're currently doing. And then after that, you need to pat dry it before putting it in the oven. I think this helps so that it doesn't get so mushy. I think, I don't know. I also soaked my cashews in hot water because we're making like a ricotta cheese that needs cashews and we needed to soften them. So those are there. They already soaked for 30 minutes. I'm just waiting to do my next steps. And I'm also pressing the tofu that we're gonna use for a tofu crumble for the lasagna. I'm very excited. Jomar left because he had a swimming lesson. And I'm very excited because hopefully when he comes back, the lasagna is already in the oven and we can make it and eat it as our lunch. I don't think either of us have had lunch yet. But yeah, this is definitely something that I wanted to do since a couple weekends ago, but I knew it was gonna be a long process. So this week I didn't have any breaks during the evening time to be able to make it. That's why my eggplants got moldy and I had to get new ones today. But the I don't know, the vegetable stand person, he was so sweet. I'm gonna keep buying things from him because he was the sweetest person ever. So yeah, I need to do a couple. Oh, that's my timer. The eggplants are ready to be pat dried. One sec. Okay, so I need to pat dry the eggplant and then brush olive oil and then roast them at 425 for 20 minutes, flipping them right halfway until golden and slightly dried. And then set them aside. And then I need to work on the cashew ricotta and the tofu. And then we assemble the lasagna, put it in the oven, bake it, and then it'll be ready to eat, which is my exciting piece of all of this. So this is definitely a lengthy process. The recipe says it's like 20 minutes active, which means 20 minutes you doing things, maybe chopping or assembling, things like that, and then 55 minutes in the oven total. But I like this because I can make it today and then I'll have for tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, like it'll be a good meal prep. So let me work on a couple things. I need to preheat the oven, 425. So let me do that stuff. And once I'm ready to assemble, I'll bring you guys along so we can do it together. All right, you guys, very stressful cooking process over here. My Fire alarms went off when I put the eggplant in the oven. It's looking very muggy inside. I think there's like a lot of steam, but everything's done. I made the ricotta sauce over here. This is where like the cashews went. We have the red sauce for the lasagna, Rayo's, and then over here you can see we have the eggplants. Some of them are burned, please ignore. And then the tofu crumbles over here. I'm very excited. It's time to assemble our lasagna, so let's do this together. I have this pan. I don't have like a lasagna thing, but I have this one, and then I have this other one if not enough fits in here. But let's do this. Okay, the first thing we need to do for the layering is sauce. We gotta put some sauce in the bottom of the dish and spread it all the way. I'm also gonna put some avocado oil in the bottom and the sides just to make sure. Let me change the angle here so you can see a bit better. So I'm gonna put some avocado oil. Oop, I sprayed myself. Then I'm gonna open this. I got this Rayo sauce because the ingredients are like very easy. Italian whole peeled tomatoes, olive oil, onions, salt, garlic, basil, black pepper, and oregano. This was one of the suggestions that Claude gave me for sauce. Ooh, that smells amazing. The thing with cooking is like I enjoy it, but you dirty so many things, and then after you're done cooking, you're tired because you've been on your feet for so long, but then you gotta clean, and yeah, that's a lot. Oh, I think I might have done a bit too much sauce. Yeah, I think I did a bit too much. But I guess we like it saucy over here. I'll make sure to not put as much later on. Okay, so first layer done. We have the sauce, then the first eggplant layer. Let's see how we're gonna do this. I think we might be able to do everything in this pan. I don't know if I have enough eggplant truly, but we will see. Some of these eggplants are so... I might need to cut this. Are so thin. It'll be interesting cutting through this lasagna. Okay, here we go. First layer of eggplant, then tofu crumble. Spoon half the tofu crumble evenly over the eggplant. Use the back of the spoon to spread all of the edges. Okay. Oh, so actually we have 2 blocks of tofu here, and we need to pour, oh, this is heavy. We need to pour half of this here. That's interesting. This is tasting really good on it. I tried, oh, sorry. Looks like tofu scramble. It is kinda, but it tastes really good. I might do something like this just like to eat it with white rice. Okay, I think that's half. So we'll move it around. Yeah, it literally looks like tofu scramble. I mean, maybe later on I won't make it too complicated on myself by doing eggplant, but just wanted to try it. That tofu is so good. So this also said to add some greens, but I didn't buy it, so we're ignoring that part. You could put spinach. I think it would taste really good with spinach. Next time I will do that. Okay, cashew ricotta. Dollop half the cashew ricotta over the greens. Use the back of the spoon to spread it. Let me get another spoon. See, like, you're using a lot of things. This sauce, I'm pretty impressed. I don't really know if it looks like ricotta cheese, but it does look like something. Let me put a little bit more. This tastes really good with the nutritional yeast. That was yum. Okay, I think we're good. Let me clean this. And then sauce. Spoon a generous layer of sauce over the ricotta. So more red sauce. Yeah, I think one pan will be enough. I turned off the oven because I feel like it was making the kitchen a bit too steamy. I had to put it at 425. Let me spread this around. It's incredible how I've been working on this since Jomar left. I think he's about to be done with his swimming lesson. Okay, that's done. Then we gotta do this one more time. Eggplant. One more time. I truly do not know if I'll have enough. There we go. We can add this small piece over here. Remaining of the tofu. Made a mess. Threw some in the floor. It's so interesting to me how just using some condiments makes the meal. Like, I typically eat tofu air fried, but just crumbling some tofu, adding a couple of spices, truly makes it taste way better. Okay, the greens that I'm doing, cashew ricotta. So this is, it says the rest of it, but I think I have a lot, so I might save some for, I don't know what I would use this. It's delish. This is getting to the top. Okay, I need a little bit more. Let's pour it on the side. Okay. Then I'm assuming it's the sauce again. Generous layer of sauce. I love that. It actually said that I needed 2 cans or 2 containers of sauce, but I just got one big one and I think I'm not gonna use it all. So I'm glad I didn't buy 2. I know we're gonna use sauce for the layer that goes on top, but again, might have added a bit too much sauce. Okay, that's done. Then last eggplant slices. Again, not sure if I'll have enough, but here we go. Maybe it would have been nice to go on the safer side with 3 eggplants just in case. But I think we made it. That worked. Okay, so that's the eggplants that it says pour more sauce. This is getting a bit too saucy for my liking. It'll be interesting to see how the lasagna ends up being. Okay. My need. It says that every single piece of eggplant needs to be covered in this sauce. Okay, this is big, you guys. Very thick. And then drizzle olive oil. I don't know if I want to drizzle olive oil, honestly. Ooh, that was a bit too much. Ah! Okay, that was a bit too much olive oil. And then sprinkle of nutritional yeast on top for golden cheesy crust. It's done. Okay. Cover the dish very tight with aluminum foil. Press the edges down well. Bake at 375 for 40 minutes. The foil traps steam, which cooks everything through and keeps it moist. Do not open the foil during this time. You'll let the steam escape. Oh shoot, this is a long process, you guys. So now I need to bake this at 375 for 40 minutes. I don't think I have the time to do that, truly. So I think I'm gonna leave it here. Is that okay if I don't cook it right now? Okay, I think it's saying I can put some aluminum foil and bake it later. That's what I'm gonna do because Jomer and I might go out and I don't want to have a lasagna midway, having to wait for it to cook in order to leave the apartment. So let me do that, and then I can bake it later today or tomorrow. But guys, we made it. I'm not sure how often I'm gonna make this. Definitely the eggplant process, it's the hardest one. But everything else was pretty simple, so excited about that. And obviously I'll have it cooked for you to see either tonight or tomorrow. So part of this vlog, it'll come. But yeah, I just need to cook it for 45 to 50 minutes. Then uncover it, bake it for 15 minutes, and then let it rest. Thanks for watching me assemble that. Now I need to clean the kitchen. It's a bit of a mess. Let me show you. I have the computer here with the ingredients, the whole assembly line craziness. I need to wash the dishes, more dirty dishes, more dirty dishes. So now let's clean all this up. We're gonna stay home, so I put the lasagna in the oven. And doesn't this happen to you, like when you're cooking for a long time, that you no longer are hungry? That's what happened to me, because I haven't had lunch, but I've been working on this lasagna for so long that I'm like, I'm not hungry anymore. But that needs to be in the oven for 40 minutes, and then I need to remove the aluminum and leave it for 15 more minutes. So I might be hungry in an hour. So we'll do the taste test today. But in the meantime, I'm gonna sit. I need to like sit down at least for 20, 30 minutes. Like I haven't sitted since I had breakfast, I think. Like I've been walking, doing something, working out, cooking. It's a lot. I do think that for the meal prep, it's good to do things on Saturday if I can, and then things on Sunday. That way I don't leave everything for Sunday. So that's just a note to self. But after I'm done sitting, I'm gonna do something with the video that goes live tomorrow. I need to work on picking up, you know, the typical weekend stuff. Picking up the apartment. Mostly I just need to fold all this clothes, and I also want to start reading the book club book that I should start reading today, The Correspondent. This is my plan for today. Need to get to this. So let me go sit for a little bit, do a couple things in the computer, pick up the apartment, and then we'll sit and read. Very exciting. Guys, this looks amazing. I think I'm hungry now. I need to leave it for 15 minutes and then I can eat. It's time to eat. I'm very excited, honestly. I was able to cut it up. Let's see, because the first piece is always very hard to take out. But I think we should be good. I'm so excited. Let's see if I can make this work. Oh, look at that. Truly perfect. I wanted to pair this with like green beans and the zucchini, garlic zucchini that I made the other day, but I've been cooking for so long that I do not have the energy to do that now. Okay, you guys, we gotta try this together. Let's see. Let me find. Oh no. One sec, all the forks are dirty. I need to wash one. All right, fork clean. Now let's try a bite. I wanna try one that has everything. Cheers. Wow. This is yum. Ooh. I might eat a second piece. You can't taste much of the like ricotta that we made. I think it all combined really nicely. Very high protein, which we love. Guys, thanks for baking this with me and keeping me company. This was delicious. Definitely took more time than I expected, but maybe in the future I can start doing things in different times, like prep the cashews and all that morning of or the day before, and then do all the other steps later rather than doing everything on one swoop. But 10 out of 10 will definitely recommend. Let me know if you're interested in the recipe. I can put it in the comments. And yeah, bon appetit. I'll see you in a little bit. We're gonna go watch a boxing fight at our friend's house.
Boxing match.
Boxing, whatever. There's a Puerto Rican boxing. What's his name? Sander Sayas. Oh, it's actually here in Brooklyn. So we'll see. Very exciting. Luis, la pegaste.
La canción que está entrando es H.I.M. se llama.
Vlog, happy Sunday. I hope you're having a good day. Just wanted to show you my final result, my first fail, clawed fail. These vegan pancakes, anti-inflammatory. I tried to use oatmeal banana. The consistency was not it. I do remember making some oat milk banana pancakes way back, and the consistency was pretty good. So maybe I need to mix them in the, that's what I did before, mix them in the like NutriBullet. Maybe that it's a better mix than what I did by hand, or need to figure out the ratios situation. But I'm gonna eat them regardless. I'm sure they taste good. They just are not the most beautiful pancakes you've ever seen. The recipe did say fluffy, and I don't see any fluffiness in here, but that's fine. I paired them with some fruit that we had, strawberries, blueberries, bananas, and gonna eat this. I did a protein coffee, added peanut butter protein to that. Tastes very interesting. I was telling Jomar that I'm in my experimental era right now. Not era, just my experimental breakfast. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing. we don't have much plans for the day, so I'll take you guys along with whatever we end up doing for the day, but that's it for now. Hey guys, it's been a while. I've been cooking up a storm, truly. I gotta say, the pancakes were not the best texture, but they tasted pretty good. And I spoke with my sister, talked through the recipe with her. I think the thing that I need to do is, instead of mixing it manually, using the NutriBullet, and that might make my mixture a bit more thick so that the pancakes feel a bit more fluffy. Because I feel like when you use maybe you don't care about this, but I think when you use that electric mixer, maybe, correct me if I'm wrong, the baking powder wakes up some type of way and that helps for the mixture to feel a bit more thick. Not sure, but we'll try and let you know. As you know, I'm not a fan of like being on the kitchen for like an hour long making food, meal prepping, etc. You know that I've been on my meal prepping era. Yesterday we made the lasagna. Delish. Today I had the ingredients from last weekend to do a chili, and I know we're during summertime and chili doesn't sound like anything summer that I would be craving, but I had the ingredients and I had some time to myself. Jomar went to have another of his swimming lessons, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna meal prep the chili just so that I have it for the week. This week is a shorter week. 4th of July, it's next weekend. So my company and Jomar's company, they gave us the Friday off because 4th of July falls on a Saturday this year. So it's gonna be a shorter week. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make the chili. I'm gonna make some quinoa. I love having like quinoa on the fridge because I can make a bowl pretty quickly. I do need to buy another block of tofu for the week, but I think that's the only thing because I also have the lasagna. So between lasagna, making quinoa bowls, chili, and I can do whatever else. I have some pasta. I can make the yellow curry. Like, I have other ingredients where I could like assemble any other meal that I want. So let me show you. I didn't show you the process. I just wanted to have like the time to myself to like cut and chop and do all the things. Please ignore this part, but here's the chili. I use red kidney beans, black beans. We have onions, peppers, diced tomatoes, vegetable broth, and a couple of spices. Pretty easy if I do say so myself. Like, that literally took the thing that took the longest was, I would say, like chopping the vegetables. But honestly, once I'm in the mindset that I need to chop stuff, like, I love dicing things, and watching a YouTube video and cutting some vegetables, count me in. I can do that. So the chili's done. That it's for 4 portions. So I have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I was gonna say Friday. Thursday. So that's great. And then I also made, well, that was in the pan cooking. I made some quinoa. So amazing. Now I got ready because I'm gonna leave and meet with Jomar in a little bit, and we're gonna go to Soho. I think there's a couple of things he eyed when we went to Abercrombie last weekend, and he really liked some t-shirts and that he got, and Abercrombie's having a sale. So we're gonna go maybe grab a drink, like a coffee or something, and maybe have dinner outside. I have been very flexible with my anti-inflammatory diet. Like, today we were gonna go to the bagel shop for breakfast, and I told Jomar, like, I would prefer to have breakfast here because I wanted to try the pancakes. But then we'll probably eat outside for dinner, you know? Like, I gotta give the man something, you know? Like, I can't make everything at home. And so yeah, so I'm very excited that meal prep is done for the week, I feel like, and anything, like, if I can make it during the week, that's fine. So just wanted to show you my outfit because I put it on. I had this vision. I've had this shirt for a long time, and I think I wore it in one time. I love it, but I've never know like with what to pair it. And I had these linen shorts. It's hot today. So anyways, I'm talking too much. Let me just show you. And I put this outfit together and I feel like very elegant for no reason at all, because it's just a Sunday and Jomer and I are walking around. But I just feel like how it looks. And I did a little braid. I feel like it would look better with this shirt to have like my hair either in a ponytail or a braid or something. So I did that. And then I wore the necklace that I got for in the bubble bar unboxing that I showed you. And I layered it with the one that I always use. So this brings a lot of different colors. I like that. And then we're working on my chest acne. I feel like it's going away slowly but surely, but you can still see a little bit of it. But definitely getting better once I started using some of the creams that the dermatologist recommended. And yeah, I think I'm done. I'm just waiting for Jomar to let me know when he's done at the gym, and I'll start making my way over. Actually, he just texted me, so let's go. I'll show you my full outfit when I'm going down the elevator. I need to figure out, I do need to put some perfume on, and then need to figure out what bag I'm gonna take with me, and that'll be it. I was thinking this one. I feel like it looks cute, but I don't know if everything that I want to bring with me will fit in here. So let me figure that out. Probably I'll take this. We'll see. I'll show you in a sec. Anyways, BRB. Guys, this is the final fit. Top is from Abercrombie. Pants are from Uniqlo. Shoes are from Rothy's. Bag is from Bagu. Let's go. Back at it. What do we think? I like the pants. They're high-waisted. Don't have anything like them. And then the shirt doesn't do much for me, but it's kind of cute. Guys, I love these pants. Oh, I love a Boral for some reason. So cute. Yeah. Cheers, cooks. Esto parece como que masa de pizza. ¿Probaste el espresso martini?
Italian American music.
Hey guys, back at the apartment. I showered. Feeling so good. I needed that. Very fun afternoon today with Jomar. We went to Soho, bopped around. Then we went to a new place that we haven't been to called Odd Sisters, thinking that that was the place where we're gonna have dinner. But when we looked at the menu, and this was my fault, I asked the Google Maps like AI thing to tell me if there were any vegan options at this place, and it said yes, that they had one appetizer, and then I think it said there was like a Beyond Burger or something. So I was like, oh cool, like I'll eat that. I did not see the Beyond Burger on the menu, but I was like, oh, maybe they have like a side menu or something that I could order out off of, so that's fine. So we went there, grabbed the pita and the hummus, delicious, and then an Aperol spritz. And when I asked for the vegan options, they said, oh no, the only vegan option is the pita and the hummus. So we were like, oh, okay, then we'll order that and see if we get full, and then that'll be basically our dinner. So we ordered that, but then Jomar started looking at other places where we could have dinner. So we just had apps at this place, and then we ended up grabbing dinner at a separate place in Little Italy called Sophia's, I believe the name was. Looked like a little bit of a tourist trap, not gonna lie, but the food was really good. They had a exclusive vegan menu, and I ate like a linguine a la jardinera, like a lot of like veggies and very light sauce. It was really, really good, honestly. With a glass of wine, and then we made it back. I do have to say, I saw Brittany Broski today, and that was so interesting. Like, I've always heard of people saying like, oh, I've seen celebrities in New York, blah, 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 blah. I typically don't see celebrities in New York. I feel like every celebrity that I've seen, or majority of them, I've seen in Soho. I saw Chris Rock once or twice. I've seen him, like, and then I saw Brittany Broski. At first I wasn't sure, and I was asking Jomar if he knew who Brittany Broski was so that he could confirm if that was her. But I saw her tattoos and I'm like, yeah, that's gotta be her. And then that person spoke in like a voice that Brittany Broski does, and I was like, that's definitely gotta be her. And then I told my sister, and she was like, did you say hello? And I'm like, no, I was so, like, I feel weird. Like, she was with her friends, and I didn't want to, like, no one was asking for pictures or anything, so I didn't want to be like, oh, hi, I know who you are. But that was cool that we saw her. And yeah, a lot of things were happening in New York today. It was Pride, the Pride Parade. Happy Pride. I don't think I said that at the beginning of June. Like, I don't know what's been happening to me. But happy Pride. I know it's coming to an end, and when you're gonna see this video, it's probably over already. But for me, Pride, we celebrate Pride every single day of the year. So that happened today. I thought there was gonna be like more of a craziness in the city, but that wasn't that bad. Also, Toñita Fest was today. Also didn't go to that. That was in Williamsburg. I think that was also pretty cool. I know there were a lot of people from Puerto Rico like that came and went to the Toñita Fest. So yeah, a lot of exciting things. I'm looking forward to the summer in New York. It's always very fun, and that's gonna be it for the video. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for watching, and I hope you're doing well and that you enjoyed it. Bye.